the good news. You are the one who needs to generate light for your own path. That's why I say, wake up with intention. Ask yourself, will I feed my mind with promises or with worries? Will I declare victory or accept defeat before I even try? How many times have you looked in the mirror in the morning and, instead of seeing a winner, only saw someone tired, beaten down, and overwhelmed? And how often did that determine the course of the next hours? Wisdom has already warned us, "In the morning I will present myself to you and watch," Psalm 5, verse 3. Guarding your own mind is like fortifying a fortress. If you don't place sentinels at the gate of your thoughts, any invisible enemy can enter: fear, envy, doubt, and comparison. And when these enemies take up residence early in the day, they steal the peace that should be your greatest wealth. Now, imagine the opposite. Imagine waking up and, before anything else, taking a deep breath and giving thanks. Imagine starting your day by declaring, "This is the day that the Lord has made, I will rejoice and prosper in it." This isn't an empty mantra, it's an internal alignment. It's like adjusting the rudder of a ship before setting sail. If the rudder is on the right course, even amidst storms, you will reach your destination. And I'll go a step further. Science is now confirming what I have always taught. Recent studies show that the first thoughts of the day shape the neurological connections that support our mood, our choices, and even our productivity. In other words, how you wake up defines not only your energy but also your mental clarity and your ability to see opportunities. People who wake up focused on gratitude, faith, and purpose activate areas of the brain linked to creativity and resilience. Those who wake up amid worries, however, activate the centers of fear and anxiety, making them more vulnerable to failure. Do you see now why I say the first victory of the day is invisible but has visible consequences? It is what determines whether you will have the courage to face your problems or be swallowed by them. It decides whether you will see open doors or only closed walls. I recall a difficult period in my journey when I was close to giving up on my studies of success. I would wake up without enthusiasm or perspective, and each morning felt like a burden. Until I decided to change. I made my morning routine an invisible altar. Instead of getting up with complaints, I began to get up with declarations. Instead of diving into bad news, I began to meditate on promises. It was then that I realized, the circumstances around me didn't change immediately, but my inner posture did. And that change opened doors that had been invisible before. And here I ask you a direct question. How many days of your life have you lost simply because you started them?